Hello, I'm Kevin Watler, and this is your CMR Daily Buzz. A woman was attacked Saturday night as she parked outside a residence in Prospect during a robbery attempt. Authorities revealed that she was sitting in her car when an unknown man attacked her. The woman fought off her attacker but was struck in her face during the attack. She was treated at the hospital for her injuries. This took place around the 9 o'clock hour outside an address in the Prospect area. Police said the suspect is described as being of dark complexion and was wearing a dark mask and dark clothing. A vehicle fire on Mangrove Avenue in Prospect last Wednesday evening has raised the alarm about the dangers of makeshift garages operating illegally in residential areas. A near disaster was averted out of sheer luck, but the incident has caused several, including the Department of Environmental Health and OFREG, to take immediate action. Garfield Wayne Ellis, the owner of the property, has at least 4 different business licenses, which are supposedly located at a warehouse on Kingbird Street. However, he has been operating at a residential property for years. Residents provided emails to Cayman Mall Road that were sent to local officials complaining about their illegal operations, fuel storage, trespassing on private property, as well as the potential ciphering of electricity with a wire hanging over other properties. It is also not the first time that complaints of this nature have been highlighted by residents across the Cayman Islands. However, this incident has left many wondering if government enforcement agencies will have a more proactive plan in place for dealing with complaints. 9 staff from across several government ministries, schools, and departments recently received training certification in conflict resolution through a UK-based program. The 5-day intensive training course is aimed to equip and certify participants to train staff on responding to challenging situations and behaviors in ways that lead to desirable outcomes and positive relationships at work or in daily life. A flyover at the Grand Harbour Roundabout is among one of the several options being considered by the National Roads Authority to help assist pedestrians and traffic flow in that highly congested area, it was revealed Thursday morning. A flyover is a pedestrian bridge over the roadway. The suggestion has been proposed over the years by residents in the area and should be included in the results of a traffic study to be released soon. The NRA Director, Edward Howard, shared this is being considered to deal with the concerns raised by residents. Other possible solutions will be made available to the public within the next month or two. Just over 18 years ago, Category 5 Hurricane Ivan devastated the Cayman Islands, leaving in its wake more than $2.86 billion of damage. The 2004 hurricane passed within 30 miles of Grand Cayman and quickly became known as the storm of the century, leaving some 95% of buildings either completely destroyed or damaged. 2 people were killed on Grand Cayman, one from drowning and the other from flying debris, as the Category 5 hurricane battered Cayman for 36 hours.
Stormwatch 2022 is brought to you by Home Gas, your propane experts before, during, and after the storm.
The National Hurricane Center is tracking a couple of tropical waves in the Atlantic. No development is expected within the next week. However, we are in September, which is when the tropics get a lot more active, so we'll keep watching them to see what they do over the next few days. Now, in the meantime, be storm ready, Cayman. Now for your CMR weather update, it's brought to you by WG Charters. Sunrise at 6:12. Partly cloudy skies early, but the rain chance will increase throughout the day and then into the night. The temperature rises to the high 80s, but when the high temperature is at 88 degrees Fahrenheit and the relative humidity is at 74% like the forecast calls for, the temperature will feel around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds east-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and the sun sets at 6:29. At nighttime, the temperature falls to the upper 70s. Looking forward, scattered thunderstorms will stick around throughout until Friday. Now, the rain chance will then decrease for the weekend, but remember it's summertime, so those hot days, warm nights with scattered showers are very typical for the time of year. CMR weather updates are brought to you by WG Charters. They offer private boat trips for a great price, and we encourage you to support them. Now for some regional and international news. Police in Jamaica have launched an investigation into the killing of one of their colleagues who tried to end a fight in St. Catherine on Saturday. According to police reports, 65-year-old Detective Sergeant Victor Francis observed 2 men in a physical confrontation and attempted to intervene when he was stabbed. One of the men ran behind the policeman and used him as a shield, while the knife-wielding attacker continued stabbing, fatally injuring the cop. Guyana's president has sought to dismiss accusations that his administration is practicing racial discrimination and issued a challenge to critics to provide proof. Speaking on Sunday, President Ali said the accusation is a sensational and stupid narrative of marginalization. He also urged the citizens to, quote, ignore those in the society who are playing on the psychological and mental, and that will get us nowhere. New Zealand's Prime Minister said Monday that her government will not pursue any moves to change the country into a republic following the death of Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. The Prime Minister said she thought New Zealand will eventually become a republic and it would probably happen within her lifetime, but that there were more pressing issues for her government. That's it for now on the Daily Buzz. Thank you for joining me. Please stay safe and God bless.